evening, and welcome to the Sports Box, where the only opinion that matters is right here. I am Mike, aka Hammonton Mike, from the affectionately known as the War Room, to give you another great special of the Sports Box. Want to clean up the end of the week sports this week, and then I'm going to get to the picks. Going to give you some NFL picks. I'm going to give you some NCAA football picks for all you degenerates out there. All right, let's get to the cleanup in sports first. Anybody watch that New England game last night? To be honest with you, I don't know who's stopping Tom Brady. He is on a total mission right now. The Patriots are playing on all cylinders. It looks like the AFC is complete with the Patriots. I don't see anybody knocking them off. Could be an undefeated season, definitely. If not, maybe 1 or 2 losses, possibly, but I don't even know who's going to beat him with that. If anybody saw the Flyers game last night, yeah, nice game, Flyers, 4-1 loss against the stinky New Jersey Devils. As you saw, Couturier, yeah, he should have been traded about 4 years ago. Luke Shem with the only goal. Very nice. Glad we're paying LeCavalier all that money and he's not doing anything. And yeah, Drew, yeah, infinitely missing again yesterday. Simmons, yeah, nice game. Good penalty in the beginning, and again, on the side of a milk carton, nowhere to be found. But that's another point. The Sixers kicked off the other night. Okafor, 26 points, good rookie performance, and, you know, Nerlens Noel. What can you say about them? Other than that, you can't say anything much about the Sixers because the other 10 guys on the rosters absolutely stink. If you could look at this roster and get any 2 NBA players, I challenge you. There's nobody. And don't give me Roten. These guys stink. Covington, they're good players, but they're not NBA players. Awful. This is an awful Sixers team. Get ready for the tank again, folks. The 3rd year. No, but it's a plan, though. So, Jason Pierre-Paul, 1-year deal with the Giants. All we can tell you about this is that when the Giants signed him, the equipment manager made a big mistake in welcoming Jason Pierre-Paul to the team, and I'm going to give you a little reenactment real quick. Jason, nice job, babe. Bad move. Bad move, so we're going to go with that. Now, buckle them up, sit tight, get your pen and paper out. Quality picks for you. Going to give you 5 college picks in football, 5 picks in the NFL. All right? Let's get to college first. First off, the Iowa Hawkeyes will be home against the Maryland Terrapins. Absolutely love this game. Love the Hawkeyes, love the Iowa Hawkeyes in this game. They're giving 17 points to Maryland. Maryland coming off a tough win to lowly Penn State last week. Ew. Iowa rolls in this game. Lay to 17 and run all the way to the bank. Take the Iowa Hawkeyes. Virginia, home against the Rambler Wreck from Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech, as you saw last week, blocked the field goal by Florida State to win the game. Virginia struggled and actually got hammered in their contest, but you know what? Virginia getting 6 points. They're a home dog. This line should be a little bigger. It tells me something. It tells me that Virginia is going to play Georgia Tech tough. Whether Virginia wins the game or not is plain to be seen, but I think they keep this game close. I think the Virginia Cavaliers cover that bet, so give me Virginia plus a 6. Notre Dame Temple. Everybody's looking forward to this game in Philadelphia. I've heard it all week. Temple. It's great for the program. I'm glad Temple's, got game day coming here, and it's a big game for them. Unfortunately, it's the wrong team to come to town. Notre Dame is a very good team. Their secondary, a little suspect, but their D-line is going to be definitely stout. The line right now is Notre Dame giving 10.5. I think you take the 10.5, or excuse me, you lay the 10.5, and you go against Temple. Temple, it's going to be a nice showing. Should be a game up front. I just think Notre Dame pulls away at the end. I'm going to say 34-17, which is a cover. Take Notre Dame to win to cover this game. Michigan playing Minnesota, a road favorite. Michigan, tough one last week against Michigan State. Everybody knows about that one. That was shocked the world. I think Michigan comes out to play this week. I think they come out and hammer Minnesota, even though they are in Minnesota. Michigan laying 13.5. I think you'd lay the 13.5 because they're just going to bury the Golden Gophers. Sorry, Gophers. Wrong time on the schedule to get this game. Michigan comes out for blood this week. And the last game is an interesting one. You might not think I know too much about the WAC conference, but I do. You got to go with the Rainbow Warriors this week from Hawaii at home playing Air Force. Yes, Air Force isn't that bad of a team, though they struggled this year in their contests and kept a couple games close. It's tough to play the Warriors in Hawaii. All people want to do is go over there and party, do this and that. I know it's the Air Force Academy, but guess what? Hawaii getting 7 at home. I'll take the Rainbow Warriors. Give me Hawaii plus the 7. Let's go over to the NFL real quick. My first game is going to be the Baltimore Ravens and San Diego Chargers. Baltimore last week getting their behinds handed to them by Arizona, getting beat up in that game. and the San Diego Chargers getting beat up and down the field by Oakland, I definitely think Baltimore giving the 3 points to San Diego this week is definitely a good pick to take the Ravens. I'll take the Ravens laying the 3 points. The next pick is Oakland, home against the New York Jets. Oakland beating up on San Diego next week, going home. Guess what, folks? This ain't the same old Oakland. Oakland is a good team. Oakland might not be a Super Bowl contender, but Oakland is a better team than they were. Amari Cooper and David Carr had that chemistry going. I want to take Oakland, take the 3 points, run all the way to the bank. Sorry, Jets, you're going out west. It's going to be a little bit of a jet lag. Going to be a little bit of a hangover. I think Oakland getting the 3 points is definitely the play. Seattle, Dallas. On the way to Dallas, Seattle goes as a road favorite. And guess what? A true road favorite. This is a revenge game from last year where Dallas went into Seattle and dismantled the Seahawks. I definitely think the Seahawks can go on the road, even though they haven't played well this year on the road or haven't played well in general. I definitely think Seattle is starting to get a little bit of momentum. Dallas struggling. Matt Castle, not that good. I think Dallas is in survival mode too. They're going to try to get Dez back and Romo back in a couple weeks. But for now, I think Seattle comes in here. They're laying 5.5. I think you lay the 5.5 with Seattle and take the Seattle Seahawks this week. Green Bay on the Sunday night game will go into Denver. This should be a matchup of unbeatens. Somebody's got to lose. You put a gun in my head, I wouldn't take the game, but if you put a gun in my head, I'm going to tell you to take the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers laying 3 points in Denver seems like a scary bet, but you know what? You can't go against Aaron Rodgers right now. He's just doing it all with a different crew than with Jordy Nelson out. You got to go with the Green Bay Packers. I'll lay the 3 points and take the Packers. My last pick could be a crazy pick, and people are going to think I'm, a little not crazy, but everybody thinks I'm crazy. But the last pick I have is the Carolina Panthers at home playing the Indianapolis Colts. Andrew Luck is obviously hurt. In my eyes, he doesn't look like he's throwing the ball hard. He's struggling a little bit. It looks like he's having a hard time throwing the ball. Cam Newton, on the other hand, played the Eagles last week on Monday Night Football. Handled the game, didn't show up by the score, but pretty much handled the pace of the game and played well. I think this game is going to be a game where Andrew Luck shines a little bit, even though they are in Carolina. Indianapolis is getting 7 points. Even though that Carolina defense is solid, Andrew Luck is still a good quarterback. Even though he's struggling a little bit, I think it's a physical thing. Every week he's going to get a little bit healthier and a little bit healthier and a little bit healthier. This could be the week he breaks out and the Indianapolis Colts start to climb back into the hunt a little bit. I'm going to take the Colts plus the 7 and see what Indianapolis can do for me. Show me the way, Andrew. Show me the way. So that's the Indianapolis Colts. So to review my picks real quick, in college, I'm going to take Iowa minus 17, Virginia plus 6, Notre Dame minus 10.5, Michigan minus 13.5, and Hawaii plus 7. In the pros, I have Baltimore minus 3, Oakland plus 3, Seattle minus 5.5, Green Bay minus 3, and the Colts plus 7. Take those picks. Remember, it's for entertainment purposes only. We'll have them every week. I'm going to try to do it every week I can, so keep an eye out for those picks. They're golden. Make you a little bit of cash, and you don't even have to share it with me. I'm just doing this because I love my fans. That's all the time we have for the Sports Box today. We'll talk about those picks next week. We'll talk about the week in sports next week. We'll talk about anything you want. Write in. Tell me how I'm doing. You want to talk about something? Write in. Let me know how we're doing. The Sports Box, the only opinion that matters, is right here, baby. Have a good weekend, folks. Enjoy the picks. Make some cash. See ya!